Alright, hello and good morning everyone. My name is Samius and we are starting a new Factorio Lite. I'm going to call this Mega Lite. And we're going to start a new thing with a few new mods, some new mods to me and some old mods to me. And I thought, you know, I don't usually add the mods and what I'm going to play in the beginning of the series, but I wanted to go ahead and do that. So I want to start with this adequate bot start instead of nanobots. I just wanted to give it a shot. Basically, you start with like a little module armor with a bunch of roboports and robots and blah blah blah. I wanted to see how that changed the game in the early game. We're keeping aircraft because I think it's fun. Alien biomes. We're continuing using the Roomba's Lite mod because I like it. Auto deconstruct and autofill because I like it. Bottleneck because I like it. I want to try this drill to aquifer. It's something that I often struggle with, is getting water, specifically water to a location, instead of just being able to drill for it or whatever, so I thought we'd add it. Loaders, the LTN network, squeak through, text plates, vehicle grid, warehousing mod, and water fix is necessary for alien biomes, which I think could be kind of cool to change it up quite a bit. So we are going to start a new game. So I want to set this up for Rail World again, and I think I also want to set it for peaceful mode, just so I don't have to deal with the things in case it's a doohickey thing. Water can be very low, and size can be medium. Only in starting areas. No, it can be big. I don't care. I think the rest of this is all fine. Oh, except I want to have a very big starting area. Alright. Generate. Make it for me. Make it so. Oh. Alright, let's take a look at this world. So we got a big old thing of iron, and iron. Looks good. Coal's a little far away. A little bit of oil. A little bit. I mean, it seems all right. So let's check this out. We have 20 construction robots and our sweet armor that is 2 roboports, a battery, and 12 little solar panels. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. So basically the idea is to skip some of the initial boring stuff. We'll start with one of these, and we'll start with one of these. Boop, boop. Just to try to make it a little easier. And really, 20 robots is going to be a big help, but it's still going to take a little while. Oh, I'm already liking this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already digging it. At least a little bit. Alright, so let's see. And I don't need them to be the world's greatest, fastest robots right now. I just want to get a nice little path between here and there. Carved out. Alright. Hey, James. Samius, I got it. What did you get? Did I know you're getting something awesome? You got the money. How did you get money? I'm curious about this newfound money situation here. Alright, the other thing we got to keep in mind is that these things will not charge during the daytime. Factorial money? Ah, you got the game. I gotcha. Excellent. What are you thinking so far? Are you having a blast? Yeah, I like it. I'm actually looking at picking up another game myself, maybe here very soon. But boring alone, I don't know about that. Again, I think it's all about solving puzzles. I'm gonna pick up all these bots myself. Alright, so we have a little path. I want to try real hard to stay away from like building a big bus and stuff. That's not the goal I want to have particularly with this particular playthrough. Rainbow Six Siege, buy it. So the game I'm actually looking at is the new Pathfinder game. To be honest, I'm trying to think if I can remember what it's called. It's like the Pathfinder card game. Oh, you know what I didn't? There's a stone way the hell over here. It's a long ass way. Are there seriously no more rocks laying around? There's a rock. I was gonna say, there has to be some bloody rocks, right? So basically the idea with the potentially doing the Pathfinder game is just a matter of like something different. Also, this alien biomes is kind of cool. Like, I've seen it on some other streams from time to time, but it looks kind of, I mean, it changes the look enough. Let's make an iron chest, or a wooden chest. It doesn't have to be anything fancy here. Alright, I don't want to build a whole bunch of these burner mining drills. Just a couple to kind of get things going. Since we have this forest right here that we can mine up all over this iron, huge. This mod is great. I don't know why I didn't try this before. Well, I know exactly why I didn't try it before, but I felt like it would be very much simplifying the game. And it, I mean, it's definitely huge. I mean, just look at that. Insane right there. Alright. While that gets cleaned up, have something a little different going on in my world right now. Just to kind of throw some sharing while we're waiting for wood to get brought in. I gotta put my words in the right order here. I need to craft a box first too. You start getting this coal mined. We're starting a new D&D-esque campaign, another role-playing game here pretty soon. Let's kill that. We'll kill this. That's almost done. Got my wooden box. Alright, so let's get this going again. Wait, did it not queue up my wooden box? Am I dumb? I am dumb. Alright. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. We're starting a new a game, but it probably won't be. It looks like it's going to be Mutants and Mastermind, which is a world setting, a campaign setting that I'm not the most familiar with. So I'm in the process of figuring out what kind of character I want to play. And then how to make it work in the power levels. So, because I don't have a lot of time to really get deep into learning how to create a character, because this game is like filled with character generation options, like it is just ridiculous. I'm going on forums and I'm looking at not really pre-made characters, but basically pre-made characters. Get a bunch of those going while we're running around. Get the first 10 of those going. I don't have fluid handling yet. Okay, let's do those and then we'll finish. Let's see. Give ourselves just a little bit of wiggle room. Oh, we need power poles too. Aboard all that. And then queue up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So where do I want to put this? That's a good question. And put it up here. We know that we're going to be get the electric mining drills up here pretty quickly, so we'll want to put power up this direction. And again, we know this is going to be a temporary setup, so maybe we'll just go way up here. Okay, we got our power poles. This group of tree removal is probably not necessary, but as the day is starting, I think we can afford to burn a little bit of power. Interesting. Blow my honker here. So because I happen to have a sweet Samdoc piece of artwork, 20. All right, let's grab some of this iron. Make a couple of those. What's this? Oh, this is our Aquafire drill. That's one of the mods that we were experimenting with today. I want to make sure that we have plenty of iron coming in still. We should probably grab... Alright, how do we want to do this? Just make a bunch of boxes too. Okay. So we want to insert literally anywhere, doesn't matter. Let's see. Man, I cannot remember. I know you have to go like an L. Here we go. My brain's starting to get there. Just a little tired, I'm sorry. Alright. So let's see. You make the gear wheels. You make the red science. And you go, and you go. Okay. So we are a little light on iron still, but that's okay. It's coming along. We do need to get this electric mining drill going. PDQ. Pretty darn fast. So I'm thinking about doing a character kind of modeled after MODOK from the Marvel Universe, because it would be something super different for me. And I just happen to also have a sweet artwork generated by a friend of mine, made by a friend of mine, of me, Samius, as MODOK, called Samdoc. Let's see here. While we're letting those clean up, throw up to main window, and of course, here we go, right there. So this will let me use this amazing Samdoc artwork as my character, which I absolutely adore. So I'm very tempted to do this. Wow, this was like, I was gonna say a ton of iron, but it was literally like 1.5 million or something, right? Okay. In any sense, figuring out the rules for mutants and masterminds, which is the rule system again. It's super complicated in my opinion. You have a power level, and you get power points, and your power level times 2 sets the maximum power you can have in certain areas, and you can't go above a certain point, and you have to set up your... It's not just like equipment based kind of thing. Everything's PowerPoint based, so like I said, in my mind it gets really complicated really quickly. I'm sure for a lot of people it's just not true. A lot of people probably get it just fine. Okay, so we're going to throw that in a box for now. We're going to set those two up. Can we pull out from this box? Yeah, we can. Alright, sweet. I thought so. Give you a couple of stacks of wood in here. Alright, so that should keep that furnished. We'll probably end up making a couple of these when we get started. Again, I would like to not have a giant bus because the goal is to do as much as we can with the LTN. But we do have a little bit of digging to go before we can get there. Also, we need to remember to keep this full fuel down here or it is not going to go. So, I haven't talked about construction rules for this campaign yet. So, rule number 1. Because we're doing LTN, we want to use trains over everything. Right? So, this first little bit, we're going to really kind of, I don't know, struggle / carry things around a lot, trying to figure out how to kind of go without the main bus. I've basically always played Factorio with a bus, so this is going to be a big change for me to some various size or degree. Do I have enough for like one burner inserter? Man, I put everything in there, didn't I? I kind of wanted one burner inserter just to keep this going. Alright, perfect. We also have, of course, our plates, so we can start putting together our thank you tab or message board pretty soon, as well as hopefully label things a little bit better. I'm hoping to be more organized this campaign with stuff like that. Oh yeah, much better. We'll get one more burner inserter going for down there. And then... Perfect. I think all that stuff will work nicely. So let's clear a little bit more of these trees. And let's go ahead and make another science. And because we're on peaceful mode, I'm not super worried about spiders attacking me from tearing down trees. But I am worried about making sure I have plenty of room to make things happen. Alright, did we get that science building built? We did. Alright. That'll go right there. Boop. Alright, I don't think this will keep up with 2, but it might. I don't really remember, to be honest. What do we actually think is the next most important? Like I said, I'd like to get to trains basically as quickly as possible. And I think we need steel for trains. Yeah, because we need engines. So we'll start steel. And then we need another one of these. And currently the way that's set up is 2 more of these. I want to make a place for all this wood that we're starting to gather. So we don't need all of it. Well, that's not what I wanted right now, but let's try making wooden boxes. Boop. Alright, in this wooden box, we're going to put wood. Nice. Excellent. Alright. Make another power doodad. How are you doing? You're at 300. Yeah, see, this is my concern, is that now this is not enough. What am I doing? Give me that. Burp, burp, burp. Alright. I thought that'd be quicker, but it's not gonna be. Alright, so let's get ourselves a iron pickaxe here. Although we probably will end up just getting annoyed. There we go. Excellent. Are you? We'll double that up. See, I don't think 1's quite enough to keep up there. Double that up. Yeah, I kind of like this, actually. So I know one of these will keep up with 2 of these. This power looks great. Locked down there. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. So now with belts, or with all this stuff, we can start working on a couple of these machines here. And what we want to do is we want to ramp up, or really start some copper down here. Some copper not like research, but like development here. So can we, how much can we pull out of this? I think that'll miss. What are we missing? Missing one of these. And of course 2 of these and 2 of these. We get the 3 stacks of coal. Alright, everything else is in there, right? Excellent. So because this is going to get changed around, I think what we'll do is we'll pull... we're going to pull this power pole down underneath this this minefield here. Iron field, minefield. Slightly different, Samus. Similar but different. There we go. I'll pull those in there. Alright, so now we've doubled that up. We have 2 assembly machines. So we're going to put 1... I want to make sure I do this correctly. Yeah, okay. You guys go there, make spooled wire. And then... can't quite do all this in one loop here. Alright, so your 3 copper cables to 1 iron plate. Again, this is not going to be like the most insanely quick process here. But I just want to get some of this stuff kind of like built without me having to worry about it. Get a little bit of reserves here. Oh yeah, look at that. Lots of iron. How are you doing? Less iron. Let's go double up that iron or 10 times that iron real fast here actually. You know what, in fact, because it is the gear that's holding that back, right? These are both on gears. Let's make 2 more of these super quickly. Give you 100. Is there a way that... Alright, maybe we're going to just use a little bit of this belt. It'll just be easier. There we go. That'll hopefully keep that science churning away at maximum speed there. And then at some point we'll need a little chest for that. Because these are crafting gears at a reasonable pace, but still not like earth-shattering. We'll probably need like a little mini bus, I would assume, at some point. Not really a bus, but like a little mini area for smelting and all those things. Let's see. Don't really have an abundance left of some of these things. It's probably time to start worrying about take half of that. Worried about making sure that that coal keeps running for now. Which wood do we have over here? Yeah, we got some time. We cannot make an alarm yet. We're not there in the science. But I feel like we're making good progress. Hopefully the video quality is okay. I made some adjustments to the settings. I spent some time this weekend rewatching some of my videos, and I did notice that lag spike, and I took some steps, hopefully, to fix it. Let's see, 200 of those at any given moment will be absolutely great. Excuse me. We're going to run over here and make sure that this mining here is not going to run out. If it run out of room, that's fine, but I don't want it to run out of... Oh, excuse me. Out of fuel. We're going to need that for train tracks. Speaking of running out, we actually need to start getting steel made before I forget. That looks real good. So, can we just take one of these and turn it into steel? I think so. Alright, we can take this guy right here and turn you into steel. Right this second, we don't need a million. Just a little bit. Now we do need that iron. There's some... Why am I running way over there for? Because you're an idiot, Samius. Oh, thanks. I don't need to be running way over there. That's fine. Totes fine! I need to get a... maybe a little bit of landfill in here going. How much is that, really? It's not very much, really. I don't want to have to run back and forth all the way around this every time. Okay, so we need to probably start on some sort of belts and some sort of like minor system here. So we have a little bit of guys down here making gears. Let's take these gears and let's grab a box of gears for us. I should always leave a buffer for this because it shouldn't be able to take everything. I say shouldn't like I actually know. Alright. So let's just start a few little basic things here, right? So you're going to make some gears, and you're going to make some belts. Get to work, get to work. Let's see, landfill takes green. So I guess 80 automation 2? Or do we want to do lights? Let's do lights, it's close. You go into there. Yeah, I do think I'll put one here. I don't know if I need... Yeah, we will need an outbox. I was just thinking, I don't know if I need to put... I mean, I probably will. That's fine for now. We'll just leave it like that. So good. So good. I mean, I'm really falling in love with this. Like, I like the nanobots too, but this is real good. Alright, there's our lights. So like I said, we want to chase down to trains. So we need to get our green science up and running. Really, for that, we have to get this going. We just have to. Alright, so let's see. That was one of the things that I was going to actually automate, but I don't know if that's really what I want right now. Oh, I didn't realize we were out of iron. Alright, 3, 4. Of course, the reason why we actually cut down the trees. Let's give everybody fuel. Can we... Let's see how much we have here. 18. We'll let that continue to just work on that. I think we can build another one. I think we have everything, maybe not boxes. Let's go make a coal run. Part of the reason I want to get these belts going is so I can start a coal path. But I think we're gonna get that coal path closer, as close to the water here as we can. I don't have to go around that. Maybe not. Maybe we're fine before. Whatever. Destroy the forests. Alright, can you guys get in the backpack, please? Thanks. Let's mix up a couple of regular miners. So I kind of want to go this way, maybe, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go this direction with it. Alright, so what I'd like to do is figure out the maximum distance this direction, which will be this plot. There we go. Water was on that side, wasn't it? Now, I'm not going to claim to be doing anything right, but I think this is far closer to correct than some of the other things that we have done lately. This will probably just peel off a different way. What I'd like to do is I want to set up a, you know what? Let me just put it all right here for now. Oops. So what I want to do is just set up an area here that basically puts all this coal in the box, and then at some point I'm going to turn this coal into something else. Or not coal into something else, but how I... There. Okay, so now coal should be coming in. Our power still looks good. Yep, there's a trickle of coal. So now we should have the ability to feed all this stuff. Is basically my concern. Is I want to make sure that I don't have to run all the way over there to get a bunch of coal to feed all this stuff. So you still have plenty of wood. You're still okay. We'll let that all slide for now. How are you doing? You're actually full. Give you a stack. Give you a couple of stacks. You guys like 200 each. Look how quick that all goes away. I just want to fill up my stack over here. Alright, let's shift this from here to there. I just want to make sure that continues to run. Speaking of continues to run, let's make sure we throw some extra copper in there. Alright. Having big old reserves of that's never gonna hurt my feelings. Alright, what's next on our agenda here? We're still working our way through the science. Can now make a steel pickaxe, which means this iron axe I think mined like 2 things. Which is let's see. I think we're gonna call this area over here OG storage / dump. Ooh. Yeah, we're not quite keeping up with 2 of them over there, which is a little surprising, to be honest, but whatever. I'll let it go. What else do we need? We need splitters and underground belts, and the guy's cranking away. So my question is, can I build this in a way that doesn't require So what I'd like to be able to do, actually, how hard would it be for me to just like alright, let's adjust this just a hair here. Oh, you can't make... Okay, never mind. Or wait, no. You can make green signs here, right? Yeah, I just have to supply it with some of the other stuff. Alright, perfect. Let me get us a little bit of bigger science here, and then that also lets me pick this up. So what I'd like to do is figure out a way Alright, so let me organize my thoughts for a second. So you might be familiar with something like this. Right, where these guys are like all gears. And then we have like this guy in the middle making this, and this guy over here making this. Right? Like, you've seen me do stuff like this before. But I wonder if there's a better way for not using... Alright, if you make gears, and you branch off, and you branch off. Right? So you continue to make this. So there's a steel or an iron box. Right, so there's some iron. Now this guy needs iron too. As well as they're both going to need outputs. This is going to need an iron in. If you're told to do that, and you're told to do this. So I gotta make sure this box stays really full. Okay, I can do that for now. You guys have finally achieved your victory. Oh. You guys are just being slow. So this one arm is not going to be able to keep up. Is that what I'm seeing? Well, we'll still need that in. Okay. Now we'll keep that going for a minute. We're gonna grab this. Not sure where I want to put these two burner inserters. I thought maybe I'd just stick them right here for now. I just don't want to have to be responsible to come back over here. Whatever, it's fine. If they stop, then they stop. I'm not that worried about it. We should always be crafting. That'll backlog nicely. How's power overall? Power is... we could probably use with a little more power soon. You guys are thirsty little bastards. Alright, let's take you, drop off a bunch of that. You can't be made yet because you can't. Ooh, no. Okay. Give me like a couple hundred iron or steel, please. Iron, steel, iron. Iron for me. There we go. Nope, not there. Not there. Alright, so now we can start on engines. I think that's okay. Those, drop that off. Now we still have a little bit of wood. Let's go ahead and grab like good, nice. I realize that's mostly because I drug a bunch over that I shouldn't have, but still glad to see it full. Alright, so let's get you a couple of stacks of this. Let's get you a couple of stacks of this. You guys a couple of stacks of this. Excellent. Excellent. And you're not working because you're empty or full. And you guys aren't working because you're full. So give me this. Make sure you stay full. How are you? You're basically empty. I said I want to keep a full stack of those greens on me while we're running around. Doesn't have to be perfect. It can just crunch away at whatever speed it's going. It's totally fine. There we go. A little bit of greens. Looks like we're out of something again. Probably need to grab these. Oh, you're out of iron down here. Well, bud. Give you guys like half. Give you another stack. That should get that going. Alright. Now we need to start figuring out where we're gonna go from here. The first thing we need to do is upgrade some of these assembly machines up a notch and start to account for these need to be a little bit higher. So now I think if we do this, we don't need both of these anymore. Also, we could just drop off. I don't know. We're gonna set a machine down somewhere. There we go. We're missing gears. Give me those. I don't want you running out of science. Alright. That looks good. And I want you to make some of these. Just crank away. You're going to be this guy. Same deal, you're going to go from here to there. a box request. Looks like iron and greens need to go in here. Which I'm out of greens now. And just not worried about things being the most efficient or working forever completely without my attention. We will get there. Looks like this green science needs upgraded. Boop. Alright. So we have no... Oh, we do. Excellent. We have a little bit. And our coal's down here. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to have a small area for smelting right here, I think. So let's deforest this area. While we kind of check things out. If we build a small smelting area here, and set up like a little area for science maybe over here for now, and then we can plan on eventually training in, well, I don't know if we'll need to worry about training in iron for quite a long time. We're gonna need to focus on coal almost right away. Almost right away. They're going, they're cranking. Full science running. These guys cannot get rid of it quick enough. That's great. I'm kind of excited to ramp up science. Okay, to use this, it's currently 24 stone, which we do not have. So we'll probably just grab that pile of stone that we have, excuse me, over there, and we're gonna move our stone production to that other little stone. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll just leave it over there. We're just going to grab all of it. All of it that's in that chest. Make sure that it's still running. And we'll just let it keep running. It's not going to hurt anything for it to just sit there and churn away in the background forever. We'll give you like half this wood. That's more than enough for it to, again, just churn for days. I don't want to use too many of these stone furnaces. The problem is that if you don't, then you kind of get to a point where it's just hard. But then you end up later in the game being like, man, I just built all these stone furnaces for nothing. We're just going to have to accept the fact that it's going to be in the way. I'm not sure. That might need 2. It may need to be split in half. Alright, so we need 24. Let's let that chug through it. What else do we need for this? We need 128 belts. Should have currently 3 underground. Because of this. Which we'll just take out for now. Run this over to the... Where? Pick that up for now. Sorry for making you fly so far away, little robots. That should let that buffer a little bit. Looks like we're out of arms in here. So we'll give it half of our arms. And then somewhere we need to put our own little, again, just shove it in a box and make it for now. You guys need iron. Okay. Lock you in. Lock you in. I don't know. I usually like my arms over here somewhere. Okay. You apparently need some greens, which I don't have on me. I'm sure brain maggots are a thing. Because my ears are always... Oh! Inside my brain, it just... Okay. That's probably plenty. Yeah, okay. So that should be able to crank it through that. This should have a bunch for me. You can have whatever's left over. Let's see, we go like this. Right here. I think so. Start to transition away from that and into a, again, not a bus, but a smelting column. Alright, engines. I don't need electrical engines. I kind of want to do... Oh, why can't we have... I need logistics too. Alright, do it. I think that's where we want it. I hope so. I think we have all of our materials. We just need to get things made. Well, we could run out of stuff actually. And solar panels are off. It is nighttime. Speaking of, we should probably make some lights and add lights to the... Start throwing lights around the base. Alright, we good? Should have been down one more. Oh well. I guess it, in the end, it really doesn't matter. Boom. Okay. Okay. We have 7, so let's just start here. One more blueprint. Yoink. Okay, so those guys will get started. And what we'll just do is we will come through here and start picking up these. And we have 9. 9's not a great number. Make 2 more. Except that one's not necessary. Alright. So that'll transition to this nicely. And then as these guys empty, we'll pick them up and get them out of here. So like this is empty now. Oh shit, I didn't realize you had 100 million things in you. Alright, get in my pocket, robots. Get in my pocket. Nice. Again, we'll just stick like half of that in there and then half of that in there. I'm not super... take a little bit of that. This is all backed up probably because there's no place for that other iron to go. We currently are enjoying an abundance of riches. There we go. So now that should just keep up forever. Alright, so we need to do this in the appropriate order. Of arms and then everything else. You still got some in you. And then I think what we're going to do just to take care of this backlog, I'm just going to make a butler to steal real fast. You put coal in there. You guys are still going to be a couple of minutes. That's totes fine. Totes fine. Alright, so let's, huh? Oh, you guys haven't been hooked up to power anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I don't want a big bus. Just put like a couple in here, I think. Just grab a couple of machines and build. Get our pipes going. That'll give some place for that to go for now. Looks like we can start making engines. Which is steel plate, iron gear wheels, and iron pipes. And we're going to need a bunch of engines. So we'll probably just grab... Can we just grab the iron pipes from right there? With what, long arm inserters? And then put whatever else we need in here. iron gear wheels. And then any extra after you get fed, I'll take in a box right here to like that point. And now you need iron or steel, I mean. Which for now I'll just feed you some steel. Speaking of ticka, I haven't actually checked on my arms in a really long time, so you're probably, yep, green science is stalled. Just do that for right now. And I should get green science back on track. Do need to grab a bunch of belts. I'll give you guys like 100 belts. Should keep you running for quite a while. Okay. I think you guys have worked your way through here. You guys are still going. I'll work on their last little bit here. Boop. And then we'll move a we'll just make a little Are you taking this? Okay. Oh no, you're not, because it's okay, there we go. And you are the only one that doesn't have power by happy uncoincidence. And you're jammed because there's no exit for you. Alright, we'll let it just do that. We'll grab these gear wheels. Those guys are going. See, like, not really a bus, but like, at least an area to more quickly pump some of this stuff out. Same thing with this. At least buffer me a little bit of those. But I give you all like on my green circuits. We're getting close to needing to clean out the other copper, probably. This guy's out of fuel. Conveniently, I have plenty of fuel. Grab all those. Plenty. Guys are cranking away reasonably. Looks like this is about done. So we have no extra miners. No, one extra miner. Let's just pretend that we were to go that for one more of that, and that's fine. Go ahead and put that down. I need to go forth and hunt some coal pretty bloody quick. In fact, we should. Can we build radars? We can. Let's get a radar down in a couple of places. One way over here, just so we can tell when something is starting to act up, and then we'll get one on this other side and see if we can. Come on back, Rubits. Come on back. Oh, I just happened to move like right out of their bloody reach. Alright, all 20 robots are back. And then probably one just like here in the middle of the base. Alright, now power's out of control. We need to concern ourselves with expanding that. Looks like we are low on iron. So we should actually also probably, while I'm thinking about it, a box. We can just come down and click on. This probably should just be quick inserters. Clearly we're still missing some things. Poof poof. Alright. A little bit of extra iron in here. A little bit extra green card. We got our science, or our this ready to double. So now it's time to change this. Nope. Okay, that's ready to go. We're going to put a power pole here and there. Which means that's not needed anymore. So this one can go. We're going to go ahead and double stuff one more time. Just to make sure I don't have to worry about it for a while. Apparently we're still having they have not caught the pipes up yet. Oh, because pipes are basically feeding into a couple of places. Yeah, this guy's still trying to, once this is full and then this is caught up, then stuff will start to slow down. We still have a little bit of iron gear will, so we're in good shape. So we will double this whole thing. And that should fix our power production for a long time. Oh, apparently there's one pipe. I'm missing one pipe. Boop. Hey! There we are. Excellent. Let's grab a stack of this. And we'll grab these guys. Let's start figuring out how we want to do. Should I just get that moving? I guess. Okay. Copper. Way over here in the nosebleed section. There's a 500,000 copper down here. Alright, let that do its thing. Man, we need to get the car or something running so we can see what the F. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing here. We're doing robots. Let's go ahead and make 2 more while we're standing here. 2 more stacks. let that continue to crank out here. Then we need to consider where we want to put this in relation to up here. Like, we could belt it all the way up here, and we could run this column and start it over here. So I do want to have science running much larger soon. Almost at a, like, again, early science, like a, similar to a full-time bus. I just don't want to have it, I don't want to build a whole bus. You know what I mean? I want to not do that. I want to stay away from a bus as much as possible, so I kind of force myself to build around the LTN network, which is the plan. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet, and I probably should have started with? I guess we'll show this off because I continuously forget. FactorioPrints.com. And we need to get balancers. A balancer book. What's this one? Yeah, let's copy this to clipboard. So if you're like me... Oh, I already had the balancer books. Dermot! Fine, whatever. I'm sure it's the same one. There's a blue one, there's a yellow one. This is, yeah, there... Wait. No. Whatever, get rid of that for now. Let's look at our... I think this is the one we want. One... 3 to 1. Boop. And what we'll do is we'll just grab a long stretch of pipe here. Go like that. So we'll carry this coal line over, and then we'll kind of figure out where we want to put the copper. Also looks like we could use a metric ton. Oh boy. Alright, this is about the truck. Hello? Hey, how's it going? Okay. Well, I gotta run that by the wife, but I don't think I can buy a cheaper vehicle that's reliable for my kids, so I think we're gonna have to make a go on that. But I'll talk to her and I'll call you back probably in like 5 minutes here. Yeah, it won't be very long. Yeah, it'll just be a minute. I'll just gotta run upstairs and talk with her about it. Make sure we're on the same page. Alright, Randy, we'll call you right back. Thanks. Alright, guys. So we're going to take a pause here. For those of you who are interested in this drama, the truck lost its water pump, and then the head gasket, and all sorts of things. I'll probably actually let the game keep running, and I'll keep the stream running if people are interested. Feel free to leave any comments or whatever. But yeah, truck's in bad shape right now. It looks like it's going to cost. He says between 18 to 2,000 all together to get it fixed. So if you're enjoying the stream and you would like to see it continue, because hits like this is what's going to make me end up going back to work full time instead of trying to make this stream possible. So if you have the opportunity and you're enjoying the stream, please feel free to either kick some dollars to the donation page or subscribe with the Twitch subscription and Amazon Prime, however, if you feel like it's worth it, please strongly consider kicking us some dollar bills here to help keep things going. Like I said, the kid started college, and he's got to be able to drive to and from classes, and that means he's got to have a reliable vehicle. Alright, back in just a moment. Alright, kids. Is everyone... We still here? Oh, no DDO today. I see. No DDO today. Today is not a DDO day. Maybe later this afternoon. Depends on how I'm feeling. Wednesday for sure. Play some DDO then. Hey Randy, it's Ryan with that Ford Ranger. Talked to the wife, and she and I are both kind of in the similar boat of sounds like our best option right now. So if you want to go ahead and get right. Well, and I think her main concern is it's been acting up for a while, and she's like, is this gonna fix its problems? Right. You know, she's like, it's right. Well, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this has been the problem with it for a while, is that this has been trying to go out, and we just haven't. Right. But I said, I tell her, I'm like, I'm pretty sure this has been the problem with it, and once this starts running, or it's fixed, it'll sort all these issues out for a while. For sure. Right. So, I don't know. Sounds good. What would be the ETA, do you think, if everything works as scheduled here? Okay. Alright, well thanks. Okay. Alright, well thanks for letting us know. Appreciate it. Alright, bye. What level is my character? Samius, I think right now is 10. In DDO land. That sounds right. Yeah. Alright, so that's the guy working on the truck. Yeah, it's gonna cost a couple of dollars. Sounds good. But yeah, we'll DDO tomorrow for sure, and then I'm not sure when will be the next day. After that for sure. But yeah, you're totes welcome to come and DDO with us. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here in Factorio Land is we're going to make this the science area for right now. So we're going to take and mine this iron out, mostly with the idea that it's going to be primarily for science. So for now we'll make a little offshoot. Probably not that far. 9 a.m. Central. So 9 a.m. Central would be, yeah, 8 Eastern. Seven? No, because... Oh, Pacific. Pacific. Pacific is 3 hours behind us, right? So that'd be 6? But you can always join us in the, 272. I don't know. You tell me. That's why I always tell people, Central. People can magically figure it out. I cannot keep all that shite straight. How is this not lined up? You got it, V-Love. I'll take your word for it. But yeah, we're gonna Factorio today, and then we will DDO tomorrow. Our breaks will probably be around, as usual, around Jerry. Let's see, that one's still turned off, which I think is okay. Do we want to... Part of me's tempted to put a box right here to unload this extra wood. Sorlona server is our server of choice. So greens are not running because there's no arms. There's no arms because there are no arms. So you need gear wheels. Also, I think Jerry's planning on playing on Sorlona tomorrow as well. Oh, nice. Let's double it up then. We also need some regular old iron for us. Go make the quick rounds. Sounds good. I said I'm just... Trying to get this Factorio playthrough started in a reasonable pace. We'll give you half of that and everything that's left over. Oh my, we're almost caught up. Oh, I did not realize that we didn't have any belts running down here at all. That's gross. Actually, tell it to make a bunch of belts in my backpack. So I'm gonna take this actually, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. And then we'll get all this out of there. We're gonna go ahead and move this down to the towards the end of this. I don't want to say line or bus again, because I don't want them I don't want them their words used for this area. But We're going to put it down here towards the end of this. Make a few little just minor tweaks to it. Alright, so that should get all that working again. Here at maximum speed. We'll grab those green circuits, which should be cranking along. We should probably grab a bunch more iron. Oh, we got a bunch of iron. We're gonna have to go ahead and log, not like right away, but kind of close here to get our actual food. Kind of cheated a little bit this morning and had the breakfast bars that we like. I cannot believe I did not realize that these were like that. Grab these. Those are trickling down, so we need to kick that up a minute. I just want to check on this before we get far away. I should keep Green Science running for more than just a minute there. And then we'll grab this. Nope. Actually, nah, no, I don't want it like that. Grab our blueprint. There we go. That'll soup up that for a little bit. Now let's see how much more we... Wow, we still got nothing. I have to get that logistics done so we can get a car going so we can scout out freaking more coal. We're gonna be in real problems with coal soon. I need a bunch more of those. I do not want to make any of that stuff in my pocket. I'm glad we got this one running.
Even if it's not the quickest. But we can certainly speed it up. A little bit at least. So I'm hoping that this column for iron and that column for copper will essentially fuel the science section of the base. And then if we need to, we can make more copper for other things. So that's just not the most copper. So I'm hoping that this will be fine. Okay, we're out of belts. Alright, 1, 2. Of course, these all are going the wrong direction because I didn't look. Let's see. If I just tell this to go like that. There we go. Why is this power draining? My power should not be a problem. Should be more than enough. We are having massive power issues. There's not enough coal coming in. Alright, so this wood emergency pile is side load. All right. That should be okay now. I assume that's going to be enough. Go a little more. Oh shit, you know, I didn't need... Nah, that's fine. We'll keep that one. That's not gonna do much. Wow, so yeah. This is going the wrong direction, which is the problem. This is what broke the base. Is that I wasn't paying attention to what side that was pointing. Because this should more than adequately fill our base right now. I think. I could be wrong. We might need more, but I'm not sure. All right, science trucking along. Let's go start figuring out this science, and then we'll probably call it an afternoon here pretty soon. I think we just grab all of that now. Get that out of there. A neck. It's killing me. Let's just grab these. Put them in here. This side's lined up. It's ready to go. What do you need? 2 more? Build them out of our pocket. It's fine. Alright, so there's our iron. There's our copper. So probably right down here become that science area. The robots get to work. So I guess we're definitely gonna have to get these t-shirts rolling. But we're kicking around stuff for a while, but we'll have to kick it into high gear, I think. We need some more income. I also need to reach out to like Patrick and whoever else and see if we can't do the rounds, get butts in the seats, eyeballs on the screen. Alright. Rocks and trees, rocks and trees. Alright, so we need greens. Do we have our green blueprints? It doesn't look like it. Just scoop up all this iron, and we'll just have these guys make gears like crazy. One of those things that we do kind of need to get automated here pretty quick. Alright, 25 of those. Okay, so we in the past have used a pattern for green manufacturing. That is not unlike a lot of other people's. 1, 2, 3. Going into 2. 1, 2. Our typical difference is I tend to go can we do it without having to use underground belts? I just feel like I want to keep this inexpensive here. That'd be right in the way, right? What if it's here? So then what? This would be iron and this would be out. So what I normally do is I use a splitter and put this right here because I feel like it makes it neater. But right now I need it to not use as much resources. I can go here and here, right? Yeah. Just want to keep this and we now have basically a mini bus. That's okay. This little mini bus for sciences. Okay. Can I... trying to figure out if there's a... I don't think there's a good place to put that before it turns. So I'll go like this. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Well, now does this mean that I have room to do it? No. Okay. Wow. And you guys are all full. Okay. Sounds fair. Sounds real fair. Okay. Copper. So yeah, I've done it like this before. I don't really like it, but I think this is probably the most efficient way to go at this stage of the game. Alright, so that should be green circuits, iron. Can we that exactly in the wrong spot, didn't I? If I go from here to here, can it fit? Alright, that'll work. Again, I don't want to build a bus if I don't have to. This kind of has to be. Just like, kinda. Again, my whole hope is to power nothing but the science right here, so. Let's see. So like, you know what? I lied. Let's actually start with this and this manufacturing. Means you need a gear. Gears real quick. Alright, so iron gears and that. You also need iron gears. Should be enough to get a first one going. So I can go like, what? This is a triangle, right? So like iron gears, shitty thing, good thing. Everything needs iron. just want a little bit of stuff working. Okay. I think this is going to be okay. This will do all the things that I want it to do. I also want it to split right here, and I don't think I can. So this iron's going to have to come from over here. Let's get this one running before we do anything else. Okay, and then all we need now is, there we go, right here. It's one less power pole, or one move power pole. You still need gear wheels. Science, I think, can just use these shitty ones. Also, there's no place for me to put these. The way that I built this. I'd shove it all down one. So what happens when you try to build real compact? You inevitably end up screwing yourself somewhere. Can I put you in a box and then have you feed this reach? Yes, okay. What sucks is doing it this way involves two more doodads. That's alright. Okay, so that should take care of these things for us. Now we should be able to do science someplace. Although, I think we can use this same setup right here to make the arms if we want, but we're gonna do it a little bit better. We're gonna get this science upgraded, and then we are going to go eat, and it's gonna be great. I said I want high quality science, and I want it now. How's this going, by the way? This is stalled out because of a lack of copper. Just run up there. Let's grab this copper and let's shoot up there. Excellent. Working through those trees. We're almost done, science. I promise you. Oh, we're out of gears down here. Yeah, let's grab some gears too. Reload that. I don't know exactly what the ratio is off the top of my head, but it'll work out. It's like 50 more science. That should finish logistics too, and then we should be able to work on trains. Alright, here I am, robots. Sorry. Sorry I ever left you. Come here. Robots are back. Robots are back. They're back again. Alright. So one of these guys making gears can feed. Let's go like this. Like 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it can't be like that. 'Cause that's too close together. It's gotta be like every other one. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You, the viewer. Alright. Alright, so in, out. Oop. For now, we'll put the science on that side, which means at the end of the day, we want green science on this side. So you're going to be gears, which means you're going to need iron, and plenty of it. Iron, iron, iron. Iron right there. And then we need half a belt. I think it was right here. Half a belt, top fed, copper, right there. Threw all the belts away. Such a noob mistake. Alright, so that'll should take care of this real nice. Run back and we'll grab some belts. Hey, conveniently. Take one. I don't know, maybe that should be more. Alright, so we need belts and we need arms. So our belts and arms, they both need gears, and I feel like they both need their own gear production. I could be totally wrong, though. I do want automobiles, I think, probably first, because we need to be able to find materials. Alright, so if at the end of the day, okay, arms are super easy. Belts are super easy. They just, both these things need iron on both sides. I really don't think that I want to try to feed all the iron off of one belt. Yeah, it's fine, because that's the last place this is going. And with that in mind, it's also the last place this is going, right? Actually, do we want to... I want that closer? I can go there. I might still capture some here as like a buffer or whatever, but I don't think we need to get too crazy about that. Yeah, and this is essentially... Actually, does it even need to go like that? Can I just go like this? Hell, this may not be needed at all. I might just be able to go straight like this. feel like this is like 2 more. This crafting speed is 6. This crafting speed is 5. So maybe it's 5 and 6. I don't know. I don't care. For now, we will science here. Right here. Let me just science right through this. Oh, that's funny. Funny, ha ha. Oh, this guy can't. Why can't you keep up? You're not getting enough gears? Oh, because iron's not fast enough? Because we just don't have the iron coming in that we need? Okay. We'll fix it. We will fix it. I was actually going to say I don't think we need that clear. Not for... Alright, we have 6, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so now we have 15 miners, so that should do 30 furnaces. So we should be in good shape now. Okay. Then I filled this up, but not this up. Sorry, still in inserters. Maybe I do just want to go ahead and make this. They feed into each other. I don't love it like that. Or maybe it's just better. That's all of them I have. I don't even have that one. Nor do I have the ability to make that right now. Do we like it like that? I definitely do not. 100% do not. Okay, let's take it. Let's turn it. That's better. And for now, we'll just let that feed in. But long term, we're going to do something different. Long term, that'll go into a chest that I think will fit right there, one of the storage warehouses, and we'll limit the amount that it comes in, probably with some logic conditions. All right, well that significantly sped up our science. We need. I want to like shoot this way up, so we're gonna grab. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to go right here. We're going to slap down a box like this that gets me like that many circuits. Then let's see. We need a bunch of belts. Or sorry, a bunch of gear wheels. So we'll do that. And then this little bitty copper up here can probably get shut down. Ooh. It's just been mined up a goodie there. We ready to turn this one on? Nah, I don't think so. But I am ready for this to get shut down over here. So let's see, let's grab these. Now I think the robots can get to work. Tearing stuff down. Nice, lovely. Alright. We've got a little bit of gear wheels, we got a little bit of iron. We don't have a huge number of green circuits, but again, I think we can fix that. I kind of want to just like make this a little self-contained unit maybe, but I think it's ready to just get tore down too. Get in here, robots. All right. So we got a lot of raw copper to feed into these. Hope there's room for most of it. Oh nice, it took it all. Those dirty, dirty girls, it took it all. Quite nice. Okay. Let's throw that in there. We have a little bit of iron. Let's take this, make some science stuff, throw all that in there. Grind. How much deeper can we go? If we were to go all the way down. I don't know, this feels like a pretty successful start so far. Okay, and then I want to go over. I think that's the plan now. So we need 11 more of these just to do what we already have built. With 2. You're backed up. So we will... I just like being in the habit of grabbing all these little... Didn't want the copper, but I think we can dump the copper. Oh, we're out of circuits. Again, something we can fix. And what we may need to do is we may need this row to be all fast inserters. Let's see, we have we need like 3 more. Okay. I don't know how much that will stack up inside there, but it'll stop eventually. Alright, let's start research. Yeah, trains. No, we need 1 more on top of that. Damn it. Okay. Now, once you get the initial buffer done, are you guys all gonna even out? Yeah, it looks good. Everybody's working. I don't see anybody stopping. So now that is 28 science. I'm going to call that a good stopping point, actually. And then as we need to, we can double it very easily. We just take this and copy like that and just snap it over if we want to. Boom, boom, boom. And I think that'll be quite good. And then as we need to, we can, like I said, work in this stuff. Look at us trudge through this stuff now. That's great. It's real great. Alright, so the next big thing we need to figure out is iron smelting into steel. Because we're going to need lots of steel for train tracks, right? Yeah, steel plate, iron stick, and stone. So we'll have to set that up next. And obviously, how many engine units do we have? Every train takes 20, and we're going to do 1-2-1 trains. So we got a bunch of trains happening here. What did you need? You need steel, right? Or iron, I mean. No, steel. Said the right thing the right time. There you go. Alright, 300. Get to work. Stay working. Because we don't need to get crazy. And cargo wagons we're going to need... Said for everyone we'll need 2. So let's just have it start buffering up some cargo wagons. Buffer up the cargo wagons. Realistically, we could start buffering up the trains. I don't know how many it's going to take, but 50. What are we missing? More steel. We can do that. We'll need logistic train network stuff. Just eat it. Eat it all. Oh, give me more engines. Everyone's... Oh, maybe I should have put it on the other side so we could have kept going, but... There we go. So now we have 2 trains ready to go. That's probably good enough for now. Alright, well with that folks, we are going to take a lunch break and get the roast out in the solar oven and do all those things that we need to do as semi-responsible adults. One stack of wood. Alright guys, see you later. SamusGrobo.com, twitch.tv/SamusGrobo if you're watching this later on our YouTube page, youtube.com/SamusGrobo. And yeah, those are the sound of trumpets. Toot toots. Alright guys, see you soon. Peace.